Hey everyone, welcome back to the realm. I'm Gina,
I'm Rich.
I'm Rob.
I'm Amy.
and we are here with weird news. So, if you've never listened to this before, I say this every time. We bring news stories. It could be news stories that were articles from all over the world, far in the past. Could be modern today, could be stories that have happened to us. It doesn't matter. We just bring you weird news. And nobody so we blind react to each other's news stories. We take turns whose goes, and we just present our news stories. We figured this is the news that matters most. We have so much bullshit going on right now that weird news is the way to go. Tell you that much right now. This will keep you entertained and informed. So I have the wheel of names all set and ready to go. Okay. Are you guys able to see the wheel?
Not yet.
No, not yet.
Okay, let me
Gina
know
had
when.
started screen sharing.
There it is.
All right, there we go. Okay.
That's a lot of names.
As you can see, I have us all on here. No tricks up my sleeve at all.
I'm
So
counting.
here we go. Let's see. Oh my gosh.
I was like, no.
Second week. I mean, this has been happening a lot to me lately. So, all right, let me stop sharing my screen and I will tell you my story. It is I who lost the battle. So, my story's got a little bit of flair to it. It's from the Mirror in the UK. But it's also is an Irish Star and some Daily Express. There's lots of news stations over the pond, if you will, that have this news story. So hopefully you guys don't have it. But the headline says, oh, meet 79-year-old millionaire taking to Tinder to find a quote good breeder and heir to a 50-room mansion.
That's my story.
Is it really?
No, I'm just.
Oh, I was like, dang, I thought I got a good one that nobody else would get. Okay, so from the Mirror, this is from September 4th, 2025. Sir Benjamin Slade has done everything from place a newspaper advert to using Tinder and even a reality TV show to help him find a wife that will give him a male heir. But it looks as though his search is over. Let's see why. I'm going to share my screen with you real quickly just so you can kind of see what this dapper fellow looks like here. There we are. Sir Benjamin
Oh.
So I figured he'd look.
Okay. So just keep in mind what he looks like. He looks on in his years a smidgen. So I just want you to keep that in mind as I share the rest of this story.
I mean, he is a sir, so he's been knighted, but he needs to iron his coat.
That's bad, wasn't it?
Yeah, so it's very wrinkled.
I mean, he has a 50-room mansion and not a steamer, though. Okay. So while many people take to dating apps for the odd date or a quick fling, one pensioner has taken to Tinder to find something much more long-term. 79-year-old multi-millionaire Sir Benjamin Slade set out for a search for a much younger woman who he so charmingly puts will be a good breeder. Gag
Gross.
me. To have a son who will inherit his massive 1,300-acre Somerset estate. He previously did newspaper advertisements. He wanted to originally have 2 sons, and he ended up going on a show called Millionaire Age Gap Love. He was born in 1946, and he was previously married before, but remained childless. So he went on the hunt, so to speak. On the show, he said, I don't think I'm too old to have children because I have a 9 I don't know how they measure that. A 9-month supply of frozen sperm in the sperm bank that he can use. I'm not sure what a 9-month supply means. I don't know, but he has it. I don't know how they measure it. Anyway,
does it say how old it is?
No, it does not say how old the sperm is, but it's a 9-month supply. So when one of the staff showed him Tinder, they soon created an account. And although with a cheeky lie about his age, quote, knocking a few years off to show him as age 56.
Well, he does look like he's about my age.
I was like, there is no way. But alas, maybe they used some AI like to clean up his photo or something. So as he was swiping through, it says he was less than excited about the women around him with comments like, oh no, she's dreadful. I'm just imagining the accent, and he, like, oh no, I don't like that, and to keep swiping, because he was just really picky when it came to age. So like they were showing him people in their 40s, and he's like, no, I need younger. Quoted as saying, if you want to buy a new car, you get a new car, not some old banger. So this is a direct quote. Anyway, he ended up finding this woman who was a poet and composer, like 46 years younger than him. And she ended up being able to get pregnant, but they were engaged and were going to get married, but it got canceled like twice by him. Her name was Sahara Sunday Spain. What a name. So found out that this child that was on the way ended up being a baby girl. And they said it was an awkward situation, and that he wasn't interested in having a daughter. So this lady and his daughter lives in France somewhere, and he's never met the child before. Doesn't want to co-parent or anything. So anyway, yeah. So
Liking this guy more and more.
yeah, right. So it turns out like apparently he's talking to people that will end up potentially purchasing his estate, like a hotel motel type group that's looking at purchasing his property. And yeah, so he's gonna lose his property after all. He has no heir to pass it on to because he doesn't want the daughter. So
But
Can you
could
blame
the
him?
daughter essentially get it passed to her, or
You
is
know
he
what?
just being a weirdo?
Like if he sells the property, like obviously she couldn't contest that, she's still a baby or whatever, but because I think that happened in 2022. But my guess is like whatever his finances are, like maybe they could contest the will on her behalf, but I don't know. It's like a whole different judicial system over there, so who knows?
Wait,
But
the
he was
story was
like,
from 22?
no, the story was from recently, but the baby was born in 2022. So the story was from August of this year. But apparently he was like the 7th baronet in his family. And so he like wanted the 8th, like it would be the 8th generation that would have passed it down. But apparently the girl isn't good enough. So
Right. Ew, a girl. She can't own land.
Oh God, scary. Anyway. Yeah, you're right though. I think if he could afford all that, he can afford a better suit. Just saying.
Yes.
That was a good point, Rob.
Well, you could afford it, or why would he sell it?
What an asshole. God. Anyway. All right, let's see who goes next.
That's not it.
This is it though. This is it. All right. 3 names left. Let's
Had to see that guy's suit again.
Oh, do you want to see it again?
Didn't we just see it? Or no? Was it on there?
Here,
Oh,
hang on a
that was the
second.
wrong.
Oh, now they have a full picture
Oh, that's
of
even
it.
better. That's an even better picture. Yeah.
That's pretty bad. You would think if he was like going to pose for something for a photo, it'd be like he'd look a little bit more baronish, but alas.
What does a baron wear?
I think I used to have a chair that had that same pattern on it.
Fighting off the ladies.
What'd you say, Amy?
Can't believe he's not fighting off the ladies.
Right? I don't know if you guys heard Rich P said he used to have a chair with that same material on it.
Yeah, it looked like chair looked just like that.
Nice.
Oh God. I bet you it wasn't as wrinkled either.
No.
All right, let's see who goes next. Richard Lord Finkel.
Round of applause. Woo!
Round of applause.
All
I like
right.
it better sound. All right, what
My
you got?
article comes from the HuffPost. It says researchers discover shocking truth about Chicago's rat hole.
Oh,
Have you ever heard of that?
no, I've not.
No.
Is that your article, Rob?
Yes. No, it's not. But I just like the sound of rat hole.
Yeah. Yeah.
This should be the name of your next
I had to
band.
clean it up a little bit for our G-rated audience. No, really. That's what it's a rat hole. Well, wait for my story. It might not be a rat hole. But
Uh-oh.
anyway, researchers think they've debunked the origin of Chicago's famous so-called rat hole, one of the Windy City's weirdest local landmarks. I had never heard of it before.
Me neither.
I'm not a Chicago local, but being where we were located at, you hear about the places where everybody wants to go and see the things people want to see. I've never heard of the rat hole. It says, hold on a second. Hold on. The rat hole wasn't what you think. It wasn't some back alley bar, dive bar, or speakeasy where notorious gangsters would hang out. It was actually an indentation that looked like a rat in the cement that was poured about 20, 30 years ago. If you look closely at it, it resembled a rat with the tail, the legs spread eagle, and you can see the little claws. Somewhere I'll find a picture. I'll make sure I send a picture so we can post it out when we send it out.
Oh my gosh.
It does closely resemble a rat, complete with the outlines, like I said, and a tail. The rat hole went viral early last year because of a comedian that posted a photo of it and was making fun of it, and it started to draw tourists from all over the place, and people were leaving coins and other odd objects in and around the impression as a tribute, as one would. If I would have went, that's what I would have done. After I took a couple pictures and some selfies. The constant traffic, obviously, I mean, this must have been, out of control, drew complaints from the neighbors. And in April, someone filled in the impression with a substance resembling plaster. City workers eventually removed that slab of sidewalk. They cut the whole slab out to remove it, to get it out of there, so that people wouldn't keep coming over and looking for this rat hole. Researchers from the yeah, there you go. There it is. See?
Yeah, and it has not to interrupt your story. So for those of you just listening, if you come over to YouTube, you'll be able to see it, but we'll post pictures. But oh my God, it does look convincingly like a rat. They even
Doesn't
have
it?
T-shirts.
Shit, we need a T-shirt and a pin. Shit.
I survived Chicago rat hole.
That's awesome. I mean, I'm sad for the rat, but it's awesome.
Shit, that rat's got more money than I do. Look at that one picture. He's got coins all over. That thing's filled in.
Somebody tipped a 40 to his memory, but not a full 40 ounce. This was probably a 0.40 ounce of
was it Mad Dog?
Yeah, I think it's looks like, what's the cinnamon flavored?
Oh, Fireball?
Yeah, Fireball. That's what it looks like.
That's what I heard. I don't drink Fireball a lot. I'll keep going. Researchers from University of Tennessee, New York Institute of Technology did a testing on it, and they said that it is probably not a rat. They said it's more than likely it was probably a squirrel or a muskrat.
That doesn't make me feel any better for the poor thing.
Right?
They said researchers studied the outline of the photos of the rat hole and compared their measurements, and the measurements just weren't right for what a rat would be. They said it's more than likely, like I said, a squirrel, chipmunk, or muskrat.
Yeah.
Definitely isn't. That doesn't look like a chipmunk to me. I mean, I could see squirrel because when their tail is wet, it's probably more of a regular tail that would maybe resemble a rat.
Yeah.
But that's my story.
It looked like a rat hole. There's even a shirt that said what if we kissed at the Chicago rat hole or something like that.
Well, and did you see on one of the comments it said Splatitooey?
I did not. Splatitooey.
Splatitooey.
I love it. Cool. All right.
The other famous saying, kiss her where it smells, take her to New Jersey.
Oh, now New Jersey's gonna hate us.
Right.
If they
Great
didn't
job.
already.
Great. Wait, I have a question. Are you on location in Beloit?
I am.
Oh, I noticed the background. I'm like, oh, Rob.
Live from Beloit.
It's
That's
just
why my lighting sucks. I can't even turn this lamp
No, you look mysterious. It looks great, especially
because
with
I'm actually outside by that bridge,
Oh,
the dusk
freezing my
photo.
ass off.
Yeah, it looks very realistic. All right, so it's the battle of the couple here. Let's see who goes next. Oh, and Amy's showing off her ape shit
I
shirt.
know. I went with second
Nice,
best one and
represent.
couldn't find my shirt.
nice.
Who's representing? Oh, no. Yay!
So,
Yay! No.
yay, it's Amy. So
Yay.
for those of you
Yay.
that don't already know, Rob is in a band called Ape Shit. Amy's repping his band with the Ape Shit t-shirt. We've posted on our Facebook page about it, but you should check them out. All right, Amy, let's hear it. What you got?
Okay. So my weird weekly news is actually a story I'm about to tell
Sweet.
about a missing pumpkin.
I'm gonna
Oh,
pull up
God.
the pictures while you do it. Okay.
Yes. So let me tell the story first. So
Yeah. Oh, tell the story first.
yep,
Okay.
just because it'll give it away here. So we did like team building thing at work where everybody got together and painted a little pumpkin. The boss brought these bags of pumpkins in there about the size of large oranges, whatever. So cute, cheaper paint, right? So it was water-based paint. That's important to know because to get a cute pumpkin, you really had to work hard at it because the paint would not stick to the pumpkin. But there was some cool pumpkins out there. Everybody was working real hard in between clients and we were having a good time and, we have a good time together. So I think it was like maybe a Friday. And then over the weekend, it disappeared. Like from Sunday night to Monday, Monday we're closed. Tuesday, everybody came in and somebody's pumpkin was missing. Now, hers arguably was one of the better ones, right? So she took a lot of time to paint this pumpkin and it was cool looking, but she was pissed. And I get it because she put a lot of time into it. But also like if someone stole it, don't you think you would be like, I don't know, like, oh, maybe someone took it home. Like, you know what I mean? Whatever. Nobody fessed up to it. We do have a camera in the break room, but they're like, it doesn't really deem worth going through the camera to see who stole your pumpkin. Like, kind of suck it up,
Yeah, it
right?
does. I think that's awesome.
So, yeah,
That
yeah.
means,
And
that means
so
the
if you
camera's
wanna,
fake.
then the next day I come in and show those pictures.
Oh, okay. Hang
They
on.
did a
let me
great job. They did a
let's
great
see
job.
here.
But it just became the talk of the week. Like, who would do such a thing? And maybe it was the cleaning crew knocked it on the floor. And so this was just a funny sign that someone made about the pumpkin.
That is a cool looking pumpkin, though.
Yeah, it looks so good, right? But nobody fessed up to it. Nobody said, hey, it fell off the table. I had to throw it away because it broke. Like, nobody is fessing up to it.
Last seen looking fabulous.
Right. It's such a great. And then, we did have a judging contest, right? So hers wasn't there. She did take a picture of it, but it was missing. So at the very end of it, she did get an honorable mention. Yeah, so that was kind of the talk of the week. Where did her pumpkin go? I mean, we're like they were really putting some details into these signs.
And I'll show you the list. These are some
And
good
yes.
pumpkins.
And so my boss put out days later, actually it was
How come we only see half the
a
sign?
couple days ago. And so they were doing the judging of all the other pumpkins, but because of course hers was gone, we did give it a moment of silence at 6. I'm pretty sure Rob and I were out together eating.
Totally took a moment of silence at 6 o'clock, though.
100%. I'm like, oh my God, it's almost 6. We have to take a moment of silence for Marissa's pumpkin.
Oh, in loving memory of our lost pumpkin, we will be giving it a moment of silence at 6 p.m. today and make it our honorable mention winner for the first annual Hawthorne Pumpkin Painting Contest.
Isn't that funny? I mean, it's so cute the way they did it. I'm sure she's still pissed about her pumpkin. She'd rather have her pumpkin than all this fun stuff. But It really was talk of the week. And then we're like, what kind of jerk would take a pumpkin? But then
So
I don't know. I think
I have a
someone broke
question.
it.
So it disappeared during the time that the salon was closed?
Yeah, but we do have a cleaning crew that comes in.
Oh
But
shit, they did
who
it.
knows who was the last
Right.
person to leave on Sunday night? You know what I mean? Who was the first person opening on Tuesday?
It was
Maybe they
like
took
a
it. I
real
doubt
life
it.
whodunit.
I personally think it fell on the floor and they picked it up and threw it away and then are afraid to say something after all this hubbub.
Could be.
But I don't know. I kind of said I wish I would have taken it because now I'd be flat Stanleying it everywhere. Like I got your pumpkin. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that'd
But
be funny.
yeah.
I
that
don't
was
know. I
mine.
think it's worth looking at the cameras personally.
Yeah, I mean, I don't
I
know.
want
But say, I
justice.
think saying that it's not just tells you that those cameras are dummy cameras. They're just up there to keep you in line,
Maybe.
and you fell for it.
Right, this whole time.
I don't know. I want justice for the pumpkin.
Yeah. I just
I mean,
don't
it's
know because
theft,
I really
right?
don't.
It's theft.
I would like to think nobody would have taken it because it's a pumpkin. Like, well, don't be weird.
Yeah.
Don't take someone else's pumpkin. But
Yeah,
I don't
I
know.
agree.
That's my theory. Someone knocked it off the table. Who knows?
Well, if you have any information out there, listeners, about a
Yes.
stolen pumpkin,
If you see a pumpkin like that, your friend maybe has one, and a friend gave it to them. Like where it
or
came
you
from.
hear some
Who has
whisperings
stolen
about,
merchandise.
somebody
Call the
stealing
police
a pumpkin.
immediately.
Yes.
Hear any talk in the dark underworld of anything, or
Any speakeasies or
Chi-town.
anything?
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Call the Realm Paranormal Detectives.
Yeah,
We will
let us
be
know.
on the
Yes, yes.
case.
It was a
If you're
ghost.
at your Freemasons meeting or something,
If you see it on the altar,
Yeah.
Yeah.
pumpkin
So,
sacrifice.
right.
Ah,
So that was my weird weekly news because it's been going on
because
for a while.
hairstylists are
And
weird.
it was weird. And
I
funny.
mean, you heard it here first, folks. I mean, that is breaking news. No other news outlet has this story. So,
No
Not
one's
at
gonna
all.
hear that one.
Nobody.
That was
No,
good.
nobody.
Nobody.
no.
We are
R.I.P.
breaking this
Marissa's
story.
pumpkin.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel honored. So
Yeah.
thanks for bringing that to us, Amy. What do you got, Rob?
Oh, did you spin to see if I'm on?
Nope. You're just
Okay.
going.
All right. So I have an update.
Oh, love updates.
Do
the
you?
pumpkin already?
No, not on the I took the pumpkin.
He's just gonna fess up right now. It's me.
Wait a minute. I have two Googles opened. No wonder I'm having issues.
Oh no.
So has probably heard about the truck that turned over in Mississippi
With
with the rhesus monkeys
yes.
2 days ago. That do you know they're still trying to find some of those monkeys? Did you know that?
I thought I remembered, like, I only read that one was missing, so I didn't know if there was more, but I don't
No,
even
there
know.
is, as of the 30th, there are still 3 missing, but they have moved up in status from being considered to have herpes and hepatitis to they're okay, but they're still vicious, so we have to shoot them and kill them instead of using a dart gun.
Oh.
So this is becoming to sound more like a conspiracy. The monkeys were transported on a Mississippi highway. They escaped Tuesday after the truck carrying them overturned, according to law enforcement. But one of the escaped monkeys were killed. The Jasper County Sheriff's Department said, post on Facebook warning the monkeys were aggressive. It was not clear how many monkeys were originally in the truck. Typical Reese monkeys, about 16 pounds, and are among the most medically studied animals on the planet. Sad face. They were housed at the Tulane University National Biomedical Research. They probably were not injected with anything.
No, not being there.
Yeah, they were probably just, teaching them how to read or something.
Yeah, probably.
This research center in New Orleans, Louisiana, in case you were confused with any other New Orleans, which routinely provides primates to scientific research organizations, according to the university in statement. It is not clear who owns the monkeys, who is transporting them, or where they were being taken, probably to an incinerator. I don't know
There's a
that
lot.
for
It's very
sure.
vague. It's very
Wait,
vague
does it say
information
that,
about the
or
whole
was
thing.
that your?
No, I added that
Oh.
in for flavor. I added that in for flavor.
I was about to lose my mind.
Just because I did that story about sending those animals to Denmark, right?
Yeah, we ride at
No,
dawn. Rescue them.
everybody's. I can't find my other story. I had two of them together so I could talk about.
I think I've talked about this on past Weird Weekly News, and I'm not going to
You
say
did.
who, but I am related to somebody whom is very, very
Yes.
conscientious
You
with
did say
animals, and they broke into laboratories to free animals. They've been arrested multiple times
Well,
to do these things, and
well,
they're vegan.
Perfect.
Did you notice when that story came out about the monkeys in the truck? Then there's a story about a monkey running around Spirit Halloween. There's a monkey running around this fucking store. It's like, wait a minute, whoa. You don't hear about a monkey story for 5 years. Now all of a sudden a truck rolled over with these hazardous monkeys, and then the news outlets decided to start putting out stories about, oh, a woman had a pet monkey. She went to the store and it got loose in the store.
Mm.
You know, right away, I can imagine how many people's minds went to, is that one of those fucking monkeys that's going to kill us?
I know, right?
You know what I mean? It was really weird.
Well, it's that they originally were said to have like 4 different diseases with them.
Yeah, was it COVID?
COVID, herpes, or
Yeah.
it was like a venereal disease, and then hepatitis was
Yep.
one of them.
Yep.
And originally, like, right, you just got to get these. They were shooting them they're killing them. They're not trying to take
Aw.
them alive.
Aw.
So where were they taking them that they're going to kill them? What did they have in them that they have to kill them? Now, I mean, you would just tranquilize them otherwise,
Right.
right?
Yeah,
Because
you
they
think so?
said, "Oh no, that's not true. These are just monkeys that we were going to do tests on, or
So they
nothing like that was
backpedaled?
tested on them." Yes, they are backpedaling now. Sheriff's Department initially said the monkeys were carrying diseases including herpes, but Tulane University in a statement said the monkeys have not been exposed to any infectious agent. Sheriff's Department responded by saying the driver of the truck told law enforcement the monkeys were dangerous and needed to be handled using personal protective equipment. When you see the pictures of them by the side of the road, everybody has guns or are in biohazard suits.
Oh my gosh.
So there's still 3 missing, and as of the 30th of October, there has been no updates on whether those monkeys have been found or terminated.
That makes me so sad. I wish they didn't test on monkeys. That's just
Well, I don't wish they would touch any animals,
well,
but
true. Yes, at all.
it sounds like to me there's something more going on.
Yeah,
I would agree.
This is going to be a whole episode pretty soon.
yeah.
When we
I
start
mean, the
seeing
fact that
people
they
with super monkey powers.
the fact that they backpedaled on it,
Yes,
like that's concerning.
very concerning.
Yeah, extremely backpedaled. It ain't like
Yeah.
you went from, oh, they're a little dangerous to, they might hurt you, to, no, there's nothing wrong with them. But yet the other I tend to believe the truck driver, because he probably had his orders of what to do and what not to do.
Yeah.
So as soon as it happened, he's going to tell the truth. He's going to be like, shit, be careful. You know,
Right.
now everybody else is trying to backpedal. I believe what the truck driver probably said initially.
Right, but they don't.
Why is
they
he
don't
going to
know-
lie? Why is he going to lie? What's he got to get by that?
Right.
Right. What do you mean you don't know they were being transported to?
Yeah.
You're just taking them for a ride. They needed some air.
Yeah.
I mean,
come on.
any kind of trucking or shipment, like they have to have logs, and
yes.
I mean,
Right.
especially like if
Manifest, right.
you're whatever your transport. I mean, I don't know, and they don't even know what the transport agency was. That's kind of weird too. Like, I mean, I don't know.
What was the name of those books where the rhesus monkeys were really like
Dean
weird?
Koontz. It was a Dean Koontz book. Was it Odd Thomas?
Yes.
Oh,
And it
yeah,
was
yeah.
like they were kind of whenever things like they were scary monkeys for some reason, something was going down, and
Yeah,
all
only
these
he could
monkeys
see
took
them. Only he could see the rhesus monkeys.
Yeah.
But like right here, see, look at that. That's normal monkey.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, they were really in their hazmat suits to try to catch them. Oh my gosh.
And they did find one, not of the 3, in like somebody's backyard, but they killed him. They just killed him.
Mm, Well, that was a
suspicious.
depressing story to end on, but I'm glad that we got an update on that because I find it very curious. Like you said, I do see an episode about some of the because there's been a few like things that have come out that has been backpedaled severely in this last year. So I would love to know like what's going on. And it goes deeper, but I won't bring that up now. But yeah, for sure. I think we need to talk about it. Well, thanks for the news stories, guys. It was fun to hang out for a few to help our listeners have news that matters most. We had a breaking news story. We had, interesting. We had another episode where we talked about um
Animals.
well, animals, we always talk about animals, but a child to like somebody that wants to have a child in an odd way. If you didn't listen to last week's Weird Weekly News, I think it was last week or the week before, you need to listen to that. There was a miraculous conception through the vents of a jail.
It could be serious though because that guy's was frozen. So if you drop that through a vent, you might get hurt.
But you could probably roll it up like a cigarette and saran wrap way easier.
Don't mistake it for a popsicle.
No.
Oh my God. I'm so grossed out right now. Okay, on that note, if anybody's got weird news out there, send it our way. I don't want to start gagging on this recording because I will. Once that gag starts, I just can't stop it. Ugh. This is bad. Anyway, if you have weird news, send it to connectedrealm@gmail.com. Connectedrealm@gmail.com. We have a visitor. Hi, little potato pug.
Nola.
I think she hears your voice.
She's like, "Where's Daddy? Where's Daddy?" So and also join us on Mondays. We're in the middle of our season 8. We got full length episodes going on for the rest of the year. So stick with us, stay tuned, like, share, subscribe, all those great things. Reach out to us. We love y'all. Stay weird. Thank you.
Bye.